Hi guys, welcome to or welcome back to my channel, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. For those of you that watch my Palia videos, I thought it was about time I gave you an update on what was happening. I haven't been doing the quests because the ones that I've got to do, I've got to find these eggs and they're all over the place, and to be honest I really haven't got the will to do it. So I've been puttering about on my plot, growing things and doing stuff, and so I thought I'd give you an update because it's changed a bit. So anyway, you come in the gate and the main house is there. I did a little walkway with flowers and I put a fire in the house that wasn't there before. It looks really cozy, doesn't it, right next to the bed. I can imagine sleeping in that with the fire and like having the tea ready to go whenever. And then I keep getting these prizes for things for mining and whatever, so I never know what to do with them, so they're all over the place. Then I've got my 3 cushions there. I had all the plushies on the bed, but I've moved them, I'll show you. So that's inside that house. But I decided to have another house. So you go over the bridge. I'm growing trees to do a border with the trees. I've given this one a bay window, and here there's a thing, a patio type thing, so you can go straight into the kitchen, which I need to organise. So I've got an oven and a hob and plates and stuff. That needs to find a home. I've got 2 of them now, and I bought 2 by accident. I don't know what that's for. There's a table, there's a jukebox. Like I said, I haven't really done much in here, but I've been growing these trees and I'll figure something out. But you've already seen, oops, the like all my machinery and thing here. So I built this, I don't know what you call it, I can't remember what they called it. Anyway, so I put all my plushies in here because they were overtaking the house. So there's a big huge frog and a small frog and a baby frog. Then there's a whole set of these things, and I don't know what they're called. Then I've got that big thing from the Margie market when they had a thing, and then a little baby one there, and then those 2. And then they were doing this thing, and they're like, oh, if you sign in at such and such a time and you do this and blah de blah, you'll get these potatoes. And they showed them, and they had big pictures and cute faces, and it was like, oh, I want them. So I ended up, they gave me 4, and that's them there. You have to go right down like that to see if you've got them the right way around. I can't make head and tail of which ones they are, and they're so small, and they made them look like they were huge. At the moment I'm trying to sort all these flowers out because I keep getting given flower seeds, so I've been planting them all. I've got jam making thing here now, and I was just about to finish my gardening. What else is there? I don't know if you've seen this fountainy thing, and then I put a load of flowers around the outside of it, and then I got this frog thing, and it can be open or closed, and another little thing there. But basically what I keep doing is I'm just doing the gardening, and then I go mining for pallium. And I was shooting for ages to try and get a plush Cernic deer thing, and no chance. To quote my husband, they're like rocking horse shit. But yeah, could not get one at all, so I gave up. But it's what I normally do. The reason I haven't filmed much of this is because I put Rotten Mango on, or something similar, a crime channel, and I listen to that while I pootle about on here doing the gardening and mining, and I don't really go out the other side into the town where the people are anymore. I know I should, but Wildflowers had an update, which was cool, so I've been playing that again. I might film some of that, but I did promise somebody, didn't I, Bonnie, that I'd go back to the beginning of that and start again. So maybe when I finish it, because they've said this is the last update they're doing, so maybe when I've finished everything I might go back to the beginning and start again. My son, Tech Help, he's known amongst people who I know. He said there was a thing they were saying on one of the games, or in a group he was in or something, and they said, you know, if you could live in any game, what game would you pick? And oh, I forgot to show you this. Hang on. I don't know what this is called either. Conservatory, stadium, who knows? But I've built this and I need to deck it out. But yeah, he was saying, they said, you know, if you could, and you all know this, don't you? This is what I started off with, the tent thing. What game would you live in? And without thinking, I said Wildflowers. And he said, why? And I said, because there's a beach, there's a waterfall, and you can get stinking rich just by cooking fish fingers. So who wouldn't want to be a multi-billionaire living by the sea? I know I would. Need to eat something when I get out the other side. It's the only thing about these games is, like, if there's a lot of people playing, you have to stand there like a twit waiting. I mean, I should put the sound on so you get some idea of what it sounds like in Palia, but then you won't hear me. And I'm the most important person. If you know my other channel, you'll know that's a joke. Right, let's have something to eat then. I didn't sort out all my stuff before I oh, I'm an idiot, aren't I? Should have sorted out my inventory before I ended up over here, because now I'll only be able to get a few things and then they'll be like, you've got no more room. What shall we do? Should we just pootle about and look for things? I know people take this game so seriously, and they have their houses are something else. You can go and visit people now, but very few people have their things open, because I don't have mine open for visitors. There's no point visiting mine, there's nothing to look at, but other people do some amazing stuff, and you can go and visit their houses now and then give them some sort of an award thing to say you've been and you like it. And I do that for people, but because mine isn't open, I don't have... Oh, there's a thing. What time is it? 12. I'm just in time for the grove, where you get your flow trees. Oops. But yeah, because I don't have mine open, get up there. Nobody's open on my thing for me to go and visit. I do wish, right, that the trees weren't all covered in foliage, because sometimes it's really hard to see which ones are twinkling and which ones aren't, and I always think I'm going to miss something. I've got a flare. Shall we do a flare? Did it work? I can't see if my flare's gone off. Oh, it did, yeah. So what happens here is, because these are like hen's teeth, these trees, you have to shout out to everybody, and then everybody comes and hits it once, so that when it's knocked down you'll get what everyone else gets. But you have to hang around till 3 o'clock in the morning waiting for everyone who wants to turn up, and then you can cut them down. Well, a lot of times I end up here and bugger all's happening. Oh, she's gone fishing, good. Nothing's happening, there's nobody coming, there's no one on my servers, and I'm like, freak's sake, and I can't cut them down on my own. That's the only glitch in the game that I think is shit. I think if you come across these trees, there's nobody about, and you want to cut them down, you should be able to cut them down. See that flare I just put up, that green thing, people see that across the map, and they'll know that this is where the grove is, and so they know where to head to. Where are we now? 1:15. Sod all to do. And there's all this hoo-ha for 4 trees. Mad, isn't it? Nobody's doing it here, but sometimes when you're waiting, there'll be somebody and all they do is jump up and down until it's 3 o'clock. It's like, really? You've got nothing better to do. Oop. They last quite a long time, don't they, those flares? I need to make some more because I've only got one left, I think. But people do that for pallium and everything when they come across a large amount of pallium. But look, see how long this takes? 1:45. It's just so tedious. What would be better, I suppose, if you hit it once and could go off and do something, and then at 3 o'clock you automatically got the trees. I don't know. It's just, I find this really tediously boring. I could be doing something else while I'm sat here. Everyone goes on about this rummage pile. I went and found the rummage pile once and there was bugger all in it. What was it? It was something you could have picked up somewhere else, and it's like, really? And the point of that is what? Medium Palia F2. See, so then, right, F2. So you have to look. There's 2. Where's F? So the pallium is here somewhere. Why can't they click it and it gives you a drop point? And there's a lot of I'd change in this game. To make it a bit easier. See, everybody else is bored. We're just sat here waiting because everybody wants to be kind and let everybody else have a chance. See, someone's saying there, let's cut. And it's like, no. The unwritten law is 3 o'clock. If you do it before 3 o'clock, everyone gets their knickers in a knot. Now somebody moves, so everybody else moves. It's like, huh? Are we cutting? What are we doing? Why is everyone standing up? It's ridiculous. I just hit them all once and sit there and wait until all the commotion's over, and then just go and collect it. See, I would say cut if I was the one who found it, but when I came up here, there was someone already here, so they could officially say they found it and not me. Oh, everyone getting really antsy, running around. Ten minutes, come on. It's not 3 yet. See? Ridiculous. Let's just see at the end. All this rigmarole for how much wood? Where's the other tree? I can never remember where it is. Oh, got foraging medals. So 31 flow wood. All that faffing about and sitting around waiting half the day. Maybe I need to get more patience, but is it just me that finds that tediously boring? We could all be doing something else while we're sat there navel gazing, waiting for it to hit 3 o'clock. And even then, they didn't wait until 3, till everyone got there. They decided to cut. So what's the point of having this stupid rule that you have to wait till 3 o'clock and then people don't bother doing it? Pointless. I'm going to have to go home, aren't I? Because I've my thing's full. Damn. Let's go and empty all that. And I've got a letter. Have I got more potatoes? Teeny tiny little potatoes. See what the letter's about. No, there was a thing up there earlier. I saw it. What happened? Oh, there we go. Hello, Kim. We've sent you a gift. Please find it enclosed. Thanks for playing Palia. Oh, I can't get it because my thing's full up. Ugh! And if you wonder why I'm called Kim Holland, is when I started this game, they said, do not use your own name. So I was like, okay. So I sat down and I thought, what shall I call myself? And apparently my mother wanted to call me Kim when I was little, and my uncle said, don't do that, every dog in the road's called Kim. So then she couldn't be bothered thinking of anything, and she asked the doctor when I was born what was her name. So she gave me her name. So I chose Kim because I used to work for a local newspaper, and there was 3 Julies already, and they were like, have you got another name you could use? So I used Kim. So Kim is my backup name when I need one. And then Holland, because my nickname is Jules, as in Jules Holland. So that's how we ended up with Kim Holland. Right, shall we see what's in our prize? Potatoes. Right. Let's go over to my thingy-me-bob and put them there then. I mean, could they make them any smaller? One port of the mush pod. Autumn the bonsai pod. Am I saying that right? Pod. It's not pod, it's pot, isn't it, for potato? Anyway. Are you the right way around? Woohoo! I think they're only giving them for certain dates, so I won't get to have a whole line of them. And they're all different though. No, I've got two the same. That's not bad going, is it? Anyway, I'm going to call it there. It was basically, I just wanted to show you what's occurring and what I've added and all the rest of it. And if I ever decide to do a quest and do something interesting, I'll come back and film that.